All right, so Julia, we're gonna start with some warm-up stretches. So you can be seated or you can be standing. So for this, we're just gonna start with some easy arm circles. We've done this before, so we're gonna do 10 arm circles backwards. Once you've completed your 10, then we're gonna go 10 forward. So other direction. Yes. Good job, guys. Okay, once you're on through 10, we're gonna do some easy neck rolls. Sometimes our shoulders and our necks get sore, so we're going to start by looking down, and then we're gonna put our left ear over to our left shoulder. We're gonna look up at the sky, our right ear to our right shoulder, and then back down to our chest to our chin. And then we're going to be doing that circle again. Let's do 5 circles in each direction. Nice and slow. Remember, we want to be really gentle with our neck. Our neck can be very sensitive. And then 5 the other direction. Reverse it. Very good. Nice, guys. Okay. Cool. The next stretch that we're going to do is we're going to do flamingos, where we pull up one of our legs. So it's gonna look like this. You can hold on to a wall if you need some balance, or I like to pull on my ear a little bit. That helps me balance. You can look at something that's still and not moving. That'll help you balance. Very good. Nice job, Ava. Good job, Julia, Ben, Isabella. And then switch your legs so that you're gonna be pulling the other leg up. We're holding that for 10 seconds.
I was doing it. It was kind of hard because I'm in a low space, but I have a dog flopping on the...
Yeah, sometimes it can be tricky in our spaces. Okay, so then the next one, we're going to reach our toes. If you can't reach your toes, that's okay. Just reach your calves or your ankles or wherever you can hold on to. If you can reach your toes and that's easy, you can even pull on your toes to make it a little bit harder. Or you can put your hands flat on the ground. Challenge yourself. If this is easy, then go a step further and go do something a little bit harder. Awesome. Then we're gonna spread our legs apart. We're gonna do a little straddle. And then we're gonna do what's called a ragdoll. So we are going to look down at the ground. We're gonna clasp our elbows. So hold onto both your elbows and then swing. And this should feel good in your legs and your back and your neck because everything is just hanging down and relaxing. Good job. When you're ready to come out of that stretch, you can go ahead and have a seat. So today for PE, we're going to need a few different things. So for our games or challenges that we're gonna do. We're gonna need 3 pieces of paper. So these can just be like computer paper, it can be notebook paper, whatever type of paper that you have. I'm gonna tell you all of the items and then go and get them, okay? I hope I see that Ben and Ava went to grab the piece of paper. So we'll hold on for them. Okay, Ava, so we need 3 pieces of paper. The next thing that we need is either a stapler or tape. Okay, so stapler or tape. You don't have to have both, just one. Then the other thing that we need is cans. Do you guys all have cans at your house? 3 cans? Or it could be bottles, it could be water bottles, it could be anything that stands up that is like the same width of a can. Ava, do you have like water bottles? Do you have, okay, awesome, Ben, good job.
Well, I have
water bottles, just that they're all metal, and if we're like doing something with them, it'll be loud downstairs.
Oh, we're not going to be throwing. The only thing that we're throwing is paper.
We'll have the tops on them that like can't hold anything.
We're sending out a paper airplane.
Okay, well that's okay. I'll show you the activity and then you can decide what will work for you. So if you have cans, you can go ahead and grab cans. If you don't have cans but you have water bottles, you can grab water bottles. And if you want to wait to see what the activity is, so then you know what to grab, then we can do that. Okay, so does everyone go have their paper and a stapler or tape? Ava, do you have a stapler and tape or tape? Isabella, do you have a stapler or tape?
No.
You don't?
And a hat.
Isabella, you don't have tape in your house?
No.
Okay. And you don't have a stapler?
I basically never seen a stapler, only in my mom's office.
Oh, okay. Is your mom's office at your house?
No, it's at Renown Healthcare.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me think what else you could use. It could be any type of tape if you have it. Like, it could be gift wrap tape. It could be duct tape. It can be any type of tape. No tape at all?
No tape.
No tape. Okay, that's okay. I will modify it then. Isabella, do you have like a little ball?
Rosebud, get out of there. Rosebud!
Isabella?
I have a pink pom-pom.
That'll work. Why don't you use a pink pom-pom? Okay. So I'm
a can of tomato sauce and some tape.
Okay, awesome. So I'm going to show you guys this activity if you have your paper and tape or a stapler. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your piece of paper and you're going to fold it into little sections. See how I have it long ways and I'm folding it like this, rolling it up. See how it's like that, a strip of paper?
Like this?
Yep, perfect, Julia.
There's a freeze last night. There was a freeze last night, so it's really cold out.
Yeah, it is cold out. Good thing you're all bundled up. Okay, so got a piece of paper.
And my dad covered my garden with a blanket.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, otherwise your vegetables would freeze, huh? Okay, and then you do that with all 3 pieces of paper. So fold it, keep rolling your piece of paper. What'd you say?
I'll go get it. I'll go get it.
Okay, good job, Ben. Ava, how's it going?
Okay. I got 2 pieces of some paper.
Okay, awesome. So continue rolling 3 pieces.
Good, but can I just wait to see what the activity is?
Yeah, you can wait to see what the activity is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So after we do that, then we are going to be putting the pieces of paper together because we're going to create a ring with this for our activity. So you're going to put the pieces of paper together and then you're going to staple it or tape it together. So I had a stapler, so that's what I used, but you can use a piece of tape. And then you're going to do that to all 3 pieces. so that we create a ring. And we're gonna.
You know, this is freezing.
Now
It's cold out.
Yeah, it's cold out. Okay, so see how that's a ring? You can reshape it.
Seriously, how much tape am I using?
Like this.
Right. Oh, that's too bad I can't do it inside. I have to do it on the outside. It's cold.
Your ring when you guys are done.
do I get another one?
What's that, Ben?
Do I get another one?
Yeah, 3 pieces of paper, and then you're gonna staple them all together so that it creates a ring.
Where to take them? It's your next.
Yeah, you can tape them.
Singing to her toy in the background.
What did you say?
I don't mind my dog singing to her toy in the background.
Oh, that's funny.
Mind the barking.
This is like PE and arts and crafts, huh?
Eat arts and crafts. You should do that.
PE arts and crafts.
PE and arts, crafts, and PE.
Yeah, that's a pretty good
That's
combo.
what this is called.
Yeah.
Okay. This
Got
is
it?
my circle.
Okay, awesome. I love
it.
it. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the activity. So the first activity, there's 2 different activities. Isabella, since you don't have a ring, Isabella, do you have any type of ring that's not a paper ring? Like, do you have a Frisbee or like with a ring in the middle, or do you have like, what else would be a ring?
I've got a can of tomato sauce.
Nice, good job. Okay, Isabella, if you just have your pom pom, that's okay too. We'll make that work, and I'll show you how to do it with the pom pom. Okay, so what we're going to do? Oh, Isabella, nice. You made a ring. It just looks like the 2 ends came.
I made a.
Can you connect those again?
I wish I could have made a.
Okay.
I'm
So
too
the
cold
first
to do
part of
that.
this activity is we're going to toss the ring up. So we're going to toss it up, and we have to put our arm through. So you toss it with one hand and try to put your arm through. So if you don't make it, then you got to do 1 jumping jack in between. So if I toss it and I miss, then I got to do 1 jumping jack. Does that make sense? So we're going to toss and go through. And try it with opposite arms. And try it again.
Even if I get it.
Yeah, so remember, if you miss, then you're gonna do 1 jumping jack. Throw it again. You make it, you don't have to do a jumping jack. Miss, jumping jack. All right? That make sense? Yes.
I have a question.
Yeah, Ava.
So, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So like after
Isabella.
this, we have to do like, or like, what's it called? We have to do independent PE. What do you give us to do?
So I'm showing you all the different activities, and then you can do them on your own. And then you're going to come up with your own game with this ring. So you're going to create your own PE activity using this ring.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the first part of this activity is trying to catch it. You can even add some crazy stuff to it. Like you can make up rules for yourself. Like you gotta spin around before you do the ring, right? So like makes it more tricky. So I missed it, gotta do a jumping jack. Spin. Oh, missed it, jumping jack. So you can make crazy rules. So, or maybe you do like toss it under your leg. You know, like do different tricks with the ring. And if you miss, jumping jack. So that's the first game, you guys. So you can make it as hard or as easy as you want. Remember, if you miss it, you got to do a jumping jack. Okay, the next game is a ring toss. So what you do for this is where we're going to use our cans. We are going to line up our cans in a line like this. Okay, so I got my 3 cans. You guys see that? You see my cans? So I'm going to, actually maybe you can see it better if I'm. Okay, so can you see my 3 cans lined up? So what I do is I'm going to stand back. I'm going to stand back and I'm going to throw my ring. I'm going to throw it to the one closest to me. I missed. So I'm going to do a jumping jack. I go and get my ring and I'm going to try again. Oh, I made it. So when I make it, I'm going to then stack that can onto the next one. So now my first one is on my second can, so it's even taller. So then I'm going to go back to my starting spot. I'm going to toss. I missed, so jumping jack. I'm going to go back. I missed, jumping jack. Go back to the start. And I keep doing it until I make it. Oh, that was close. And I didn't get it quite yet. So then once you, so say I got this stack, say I banded it, then I'm gonna stack it on my third one. So now it's 3 cans high. And then I'm gonna do this tricky one where I am tossing it on the cans. I'm going to keep doing that and doing jumping jacks if I miss until I get all 3 of my cans. The ring on all 3 of my cans. Does that make sense, you guys?
Did she just cut out?
I cut out?
Oh, no, never mind. Everything just went quiet.
Oh, okay. So does that make sense, that game?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so remember if you miss it to do a jumping jack, because that's where we get our PE, physical activity or physical exercise in. Yes, good job, Ben. Does anyone have any questions?
Me.
Okay, Ava.
Well, I don't really have any cans.
Okay. Do you have, remember how you were saying that you have water bottles?
Yeah.
Can you use those? And just not stack them? You think you could just use them so that you could toss the ring over the water bottles?
you almost have it?
You got to make it over it. So sometimes we get really close, but you got to do a jumping jack and try again. This is teaching us perseverance.
I hit it, but then it fell off.
Oh. Well, you can make up your own rules. If you want to count it, that's okay.
So I guess if I make it over, if it hits it, then it'll count 1.5, but I still do.
Okay. So Ava, you can use whatever you have then. If you have a stuffy, maybe like some small stuffies that you could set out and put it over. Do you have some small stuffies?
I think I got something else I could use.
Okay.
Or what else do you think you could use? Do you have any ideas, Ava?
Make it on my helicopter.
What else do you think you could use, Ava?
A snow globe.
A snow globe? Okay, yeah, like any small object you can totally use. You could use a snow globe, that's perfect. Yeah, just set it on your floor and just be careful and toss the ring and put it over. And if you miss, then you do a jumping jack.
Okay.
Yeah, so any small objects will work. It doesn't have to be a can.
Okay.
Isabella, do you have any questions? Julia, do you have any questions?
Oh, this would be awesome. If I hit it.
No? Cool. Thanks for doing this activity, guys. You guys remember you can create whatever activity you want with the ring. That's your challenge for the remainder of the time today. So you guys have 30 more minutes. I want you to create your own PE game. So we did a ring toss. We did a challenge that we have to get our arm through the ring. I want you guys to think of another PE challenge. That's your challenge. Then also I want to hear about your obstacle courses that you guys made last week.